This is Divine Needle. Happy Venus Day, Friday, July the 19th, 2024. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm doing very good here. So, the energy going on right now. I feel like many of you are crossing a finish line of sorts. Like the end's in sight. And a lot of you are crossing this finish line with somebody else. Okay? So, partnerships. Which is great. That's awesome. Remember to keep your vibration really high. You want to vibrate at 528 hertz. Okay, that's where you need to be for ascension. Okay. Let's see. We have the astrology, and it's pretty much what it has been for a while now, with the opposition of Neptune retrograde right on the line between Pisces and Aries. We've got Black Moon Lilith and Libra that's in direct opposition to that, and there's a formation of a kite, and between those and the retrograde Pluto at 0 degrees. This is tropically. 0 degrees in Aquarius. So right on the line between Aquarius and Capricorn. So between air and earth. And the moon has moved into Capricorn. We've got Venus and Mercury in Leo. And yes, Fridays are TGIF, and they are represented by Venus. The sun is in Cancer. Happy birthday to our Cancers. You are both Vedically and tropically a Cancer. Okay, so sun sign-wise, if you were born on the 19th of July, you are a Cancer through and through. Anyway, so the energy, and of course we got Saturn, the Chronos, the timekeeper, in retrograde in Pisces. So he's sloshing through the waters. So backtracking on things that are emotional triggers is what that feels like to me. So trying to think. Mars and Uranus are still in close proximity to each other in Taurus, and they are part of that kite that's being formed. There's also a lot of trines going on between planets, so keep that in mind. But between the retrograde Pluto, Black Moon Lilith, and Uranus and Mars that are over there in Taurus. So the energy is still really intense. There's a lot of communication going on. And yeah, it just feels very complicated, to say the least. Complicated. Many of you are extremely busy right now during this time frame, with all those planets talking and all the communication going on. I know we've been extremely busy, very full schedules. Yeah, super busy. Anyway, the moon is tropically in Capricorn, Vedically in Sagittarius. So, and it is a waxing gibbous moon. You do not want to have procedures done during this time if you can avoid it. It's just you'll be slower to heal. But Sagittarius rules the liver, hips, thighs, and sacrum. And now the moon is shifting into lower, out of the nether regions into the lower part of your body with Capricorn. And that's backbone, joints, knees, skin, and hair. So try to keep that in mind. If you have weird aches and pains and stuff, just remember those will come and go as the moon travels through those parts of the body. Don't forget we have full moon coming up Sunday, July 21st in Aquarius, tropically, Vedically in Capricorn. And that is definitely not a time to have anything done if you can avoid it, unless it's a dire emergency. Okay. Like I said, it feels like you're nearing a finish line. You could, there's light at the end of the tunnel kind of feeling. Yeah, pretty much that's the way it feels. Getting to the end of projects and things of that nature. So, yeah, confirmation. Anyway, an oracle card for Friday the 19th. Oracle card for Friday the 19th. Get on to this reading. Tell you what, my sleep has been messed up. All kinds of crazy. I'm doing everything I can to get as much as I can. But things just aren't cooperating. Okay. Home in the sky. Oh, okay. Two above. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Home in the sky. I want you guys to see that gorgeous card. Check it out. Isn't that gorgeous? It's either that front house has two. Rest of the houses have one, but that front house, it has two. Okay, a home in the sky. 41 breaks down to a 5. Yes, indeed. Wanderlust, adventure, and safe haven. Up in the sky, we see a floating neighborhood of houses carried by balloons. Birds peek out through the windows. In this card, there are elements of a journey symbolized by the sky, birds, and balloons. But there are also houses, which suggest home security and stability. These birds have the best of both worlds. They can travel a big distance without losing their home. They are free to seek new experiences without worry. Home truly is where the heart is. Okay. So, a lot of air energy and earth. Interesting because that kite on the, what do you call it? The astrology wheel, part of that kite, part of its structure is between Aquarius and Taurus. So between Pluto and Mars and Uranus. Okay? So keep that in mind. All right. Back to Revelations. Revelations. We do like our revelations, don't we? I'm going to go ahead and turn this one right side up for you guys. There you go. All right. The overall energy for TGIF Friday. Overall energy for Friday. Overall energy for Friday. Overall energy for Friday. Oh, I dropped a book. Okay. Let's take a look at the book. There's an Ace of Wands. We had that the other day. If I can hold it. The Wheel of Life. The Scarlet Shield. The Burdened One. And the Champion. Okay. All right. That's a heck of a lineup. Okay, let's get out our highest priority. What is our highest priority? Highest priority for Friday. Highest priority for Friday. Highest priority for Friday. The grotesque. Okay. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for Friday? Mindful of and or prepare for. Okay. That crawled out. Bottom of the deck. The Erudite. Hermit of the Mysteries. Hermit card. Okay. Mindful of, prepare for. Tower. Archangel of Healing. And the Ten of Pentacles. The Dynasty. Ooh, okay. I get what they're laying down here. Plus some other stuff. Okay. So our overall energy, the Ace of Fire, that is a passionate new start. It's fire energy. So that finish line that I was feeling like getting across, it's like a torch being passed. That energy was in a reading recently about the torch being passed or getting ready to be passed from somebody in your family to you. Or from an employer to you. It could even be it's very spontaneous is the way that feels. The energy feels very spontaneous, fire energy. And then the Wheel of Life, timing, card of Jupiter, card 10. Destiny turning. So something that's fated, it feels like. Timing. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So this feels to me like somebody having to cut out time for this explosive energy. The Burdened One, another 10. We have card 10 in Major Arcana, plus we have a 10 here. The Burdened One. Carrying the weight on your shoulders. The weight of the world. For some of you, this requires some sort of movement. For some. For some, it's just really busy schedules with the way those planets are. Yeah. And then we have the Champion, 6 of Scepters. That is victory, generally. But it's also something being seen. So that could be the light that you're seeing at the end of the tunnel. But you are still on that uphill climb. Like I said, you're nearing the finish line. There is light at the end of the tunnel. The highest priority is the grotesque. So you're having to cut out, cut things out that no longer serve you. With the Scarlet Shield, it's very much, for me, it's a Libra card, but it can also be any air sign. But cutting out time to make this happen so that you can have a victory. Your highest priority is the grotesque, which is lack, generally, or despair, in an emotional realm, basically. And they, for some reason, they want me to read from the book on this particular one, so we will. A cloaked viscount holds a wilting dahlia with its petals falling, an omen of unease and caution. In the distance beyond the stream, a russalka appears in the waters, larger than life. The setting is northern Russia during the Sumta, or Time of Troubles. That was 1598 through 1613. Visible in the skies is the constellation of Orion. The grotesque tells the story of the other, of heartbreak and fragmented dreams. It is also a story of loss, mystery, and yet also of unseen power rising. Ho 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 ho! Okay, I get what you're laying down. So for some of you, your highest priority is to be this unseen power rising. Okay, and we have, what's interesting, power rising right there. Foundational energy. The still, excuse me, the still upright chalices and the symbolic references to the angel reveal to you that unseen power. You tried so hard to do what was right, but the situation backfired on you and you're left holding the broken pieces. Yet take heart, not all is lost. Events past have put you in the cusp of a major spiritual transformation. Dear one, what you think makes you attractive is in fact what makes you powerful. Okay, unseen power rising. And we have the Tower. What to be mindful of, prepare for. We have the Tower, the Archangel of Healing, and the Dynasty. So for many of you, a shocking event could be with a Scorpio, because the kings to me are fixed energy, but it could be Cancer, Pisces, and the Dynasty. This is family, but this is also that light at the end of the tunnel. And it's like something shocking. Something shocking coming from your family. Let's see. Let's get some more clarity on that. Let's get some more clarity on that. What's the Tower? Why do we have the Tower card? Why is the Tower card here? Yeah, this is definitely an unseen power rising. This is power rising. Why is our Tower card here? Okay, that was interesting how those came out. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune yet again, and the Two of Cups. Okay. Oh, freeing up your time. Two of Cups. Like something comes in and frees you up. Two of Cups. Remember I said it felt like there were two people. So some sort of contract, making it across a finish line. And finding the time to make that happen. Yeah, this frees up your time for that. This Tower does. So it's a good Tower. So something happens that kind of shocks you. Could be involving a water sign or somebody that's like in a doctor, dentist, a counselor, an HR person, anybody that does any sort of counseling. Or it could just be a family member. Let me get a little bit more from this 10 of Pentacles. Let's get a little bit more. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Okay, that was quick. The 5 of Pentacles. It's like something's going on that has you walking outside of the conventional norm. See, what's interesting is on the Dynasty card, we do have 2 at the bottom. One younger, one older. So you're going to be cutting back on time, cutting things out so that you have more time. And you do actually free up some time. But your highest priority is this 5 of Cups. And it's something you're lacking, which could be time in general. Let's take a card on that. Okay. Third party fool. Somebody taking a leap of faith toward a third party. Could be this water sign or a counselor. Could even be a teacher. It's just something in the intuitive or emotional type realm. Very interesting. And it's like, take a closer look. And the Chariot under that. Take a closer look. So for some of you, this could be actually involving some sort of travel or taking a closer look at an automobile. The torch is being passed. Trying to see if I pick up anything. I'm moving on to calmer waters. Yeah, it's like for some of you, I know that they might be speaking of the timing of, on the macrocosm, the timing of that volcano in Iceland going off. For some of you, this is about a trip, an unexpected trip, something that you're taking a closer look at. A lot of times when I get the Chariot or like this King of Cups, I'm also getting vehicles or planes or ships. And a King of Cups is fairly good size. Okay, I'm going to spend a little bit of time with the cards and put you guys on pause. As some of what I'm picking up on your highest priority is that there's an unexpected trip for some of you. This literally could be tripping and falling and knocking over something and spilling it, quite literally, for some of you. It's funny because this Five of Cups was clarified by the Three of Cups. And you see the 3 cups on the ground and they're spilt. And this one's taking a leap, sometimes tripping, sometimes falling. But in this case, it's rising. So for some of you, this could be a commercial flight or a flight of some sort over this coming maybe weekend, because this is a Friday reading. So this could be something that gets planned last minute. Last minute. We got the Wheel of Fortune twice. Last minute. Something shocking. A family member, water sign. I'm going to take one more additional card on the Ten of Orbs. But I think it's talking on the macrocosm about that volcano. Kind of honing in on that energy. And I posted a link in the community tab. I hope you guys keep up with that, because it's actually links in the news talking about things that were showing up in my reading happening. I said a volcano somewhere really cold, and it's Iceland. That's what they've got going on. This Ten of Orbs, can you give us any more information on that? Yeah, it's getting around or walking outside of conventional means to get to your family. Or somebody who feels like they're lacking, possibly. Anything else on the Ten of Orbs? Okay. We've got Queen of Pentacles and Three of Wands. So it is something at a distance. Definitely could be travel or somebody coming in to see you. So reverse the roles, flip it, switch it if you need to. Because we have the Three of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. That is generally for me a Capricorn, but it could be any earth sign. But it's also this one sits on the throne waiting. It's like this one's waiting for things to come in. See what I'm saying? So it could, for some of you, even be a missed trip or a missed, possibly, opportunity. Yeah. Okay, interesting reading. But it does seem to be kind of doubling down on that volcano going off in Iceland. I see a lot of, I mean, we've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, heavily Virgo, little bit of Leo, Aries, any Mars ruled sign, so Aries definitely. Scorpio, Virgo again. Yeah. Possibly Capricorn or a Taurus. Okay. Got a lot of Virgo. And we also have Cancer here in the Chariot. Moving on to calmer waters. That's Aquarius again. Okay. So whatever this is, you're going to take a closer look because that's the underlying energy at a possible trip or moving. And then there's going to be the movement. Okay. So, yeah. So, as within, so without, as above, so below. Definitely feels like a volcano and somebody trying to make time for a trip. Okay? That's the best way, that bottom line. There you go. So, happy TGIF Venus Day. I hope this reading helps some of you. You could be on either side of this reading. Either the person down here waiting for somebody to come, or you could be the one traveling. There you go. I hope you have a fantastic TGIF.